The third text structure is problem and solution. So you're looking at the third row back in the trifold foldable booklet. Problem and solution, the questions we ask ourselves is, what is the problem and how can it be solved? And throughout the reading, we should be able to identify the answers to those questions to determine that the structure is problem and solution. Some of the words that we might see that will direct us would be issue, problem, solve, conflict, figure out, deduce, and solution. Once we use those signal words to identify the important bits of information, we look to put it into graphic organizers. And very similar to cause and effect, there's really not one right or wrong way to do this. It's just really a way of pulling out the important information. The central problem, there might be only one problem. You might want to identify who or what or why about the problem. There might be one possible solution, or they might actually tell you what the result or the outcome was. There might be 4 possible solutions or outcomes. So there's really no one right or wrong way to make your graphic organizer. Another one might just be that there's a problem. What were the details about the problem? And a solution. And what are the details that go with that solution? You might also look at an evaluation of those solutions. Are they good or are they bad? Now you're going to go back to that other foldable and get your highlighter, highlight the signal words as you read through the paragraph, and then use those signal words to identify the important bits of information from the paragraph that identify the problem and solution. Doctors have identified extended periods of sitting as a potential problem in health conditions, including obesity, heart failure, and some types of cancer. Since it's important that all Americans spend less time sitting, there are several solutions to consider. Furniture designers are producing more standing and convertible desks. Anyone who works at a desk should consider using a convertible desk that can be raised to help solve this issue. Opportunities for standing and walking should be encouraged. Now you're going to fill in the graphic organizer in your foldable using the signal words that you'd found. So let's see, I see the word problem over here. I see solutions, and since it says several solutions, I know I'm going to be looking for at least more than one. All right, and I think that's all I see there. Solutions, problem. All right, so now you're going to pause this and go ahead and fill in the graphic organizer with the important information.